Is honey a scam? Today we're going to be finding out by watching the video that everyone has been watching recently. And I want to first start off with this video by saying my own little anecdote on honey. I have honey. I have used it, and never once has it actually got me to save money. I had downloaded it when I was really, really young, and I've just been too lazy to uninstall it, right? Because I'm like, oh, whatever, fuck. I don't really care enough to uninstall it. But whenever I used it, every time it would do something like kind of good, but then it'd be like, oh, but you only get that discount if you do this first. I'm like, no. And I know that there was this thing that was going around recently. There's a video talking about how if you can't tell how a business is making money, it's probably a scam. That's very pessimistic in the fact that there are plenty of businesses out there that don't make money and are still in business purely by the fact of like word of mouth of them buying their products, right? Just because of what they are offering isn't what makes them money doesn't mean they can't make money another way, right? I mean, look at the free water thing, right? They have advertisements on there, and the advertisers pay them money for that, right? And I mean, you can also look at the new like browser extension thing that a lot of people have been like hyping up, where like you get money from clicking on ads and watching ads, right? That in of itself is a clear way of how to make money, because you are getting exposure, and there's also like web space and everything like that, where there are plenty of ways to get money even if you are getting money back from them. But then there is honey, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense in the execution of how they make money. It's more in the fact if it works or not, and it doesn't work, right? I remember one time I tried ordering Papa John's, or not Papa John's, like Pizza Hut or some shit, right? And I was like, okay, let's like put it in and put honey on, and I was like, here's a 2% discount. I'm like, man, the 2% discount is only if I spend more money. Fuck you. I'm not doing this. But yeah, let's get into this video, shall we?
By now, you've probably heard about honey. You know, the browser extension that saves you money.
Do you have honey installed?
What's honey?
Oh, no.
Honey.
Honey is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
It's literally free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
I see Charlie there, but he literally he just made a video talking about how honey was a scam, and yet he's already done it. Well, the biggest thing with YouTubers is they will just take sponsorships and they won't ever test out their product, right? Me personally, if I ever got a sponsorship, I'm testing that shit out first. I am not promoting that shit unless I know that it's good or not. Hell, I might just make an entire video after this one to go up with this of what sponsorships that I would ever actually do, because there's a lot of them I would never do, because I've never used them. I don't believe in them. I don't think it's a good idea, and I also think that it is antithetical to what I believe in to be positing on their behalf.
What's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join honey.
Join honey.
Join honey.
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 Honey. Honey.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey.
Honey. Honey.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but your favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those influencers aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you, the consumer, they've also been stealing money from influencers, including the very ones they paid to promote their product. And I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe this scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars. Sound crazy? Well, I didn't believe it at first either, until
I would want to estimate that probably not millions. But then that's only whenever you're thinking it from the average consumer, right? The average consumer does not have millions to steal from. Well, unless you're in a debt-based economy like the U.S. But you probably aren't losing millions. But then whenever you look at influencers who are doing many videos with many sponsorship ads, yeah, that shit adds up. Like, let's say that one influencer gets paid maybe $10,000 for their ad, right? I don't know how much sponsors pay. I've never had a sponsor. And then they go on to then do more, and then there's 100, and then that's already $1 million right there, right? They do 100 sponsorships. That's already $1 million right there.
Till I experienced it myself firsthand. In fact, I'm confident this might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time, which is insane considering Honey is owned and run by PayPal, who purchased this company for $4 billion.
But what the fuck else do you expect from Elon? like PayPal itself is a scam. Do you not know how many like not paywalls, but like roadblocks that they put in front of people to constantly try and like get them to function, right? Like to properly get your money. There's so many different roadblocks, and they make so much fucking money off of you. Storage of your money, so much money off of you, dude. It's ridiculous. It's fucking crazy. I don't use PayPal for that exact reason. I could never. But I'll probably be forced to use PayPal here soon, whenever I start getting money from YouTube, because I don't really think that there's a way to direct deposit into my bank. So, you know. But yeah, like, one thing that a lot of people need to start realizing is that major corporations, they don't care about you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, they might be in a certain sector of business. They are obligated within reason, but like by social contract, to do something, right? But they're going to do it as begrudgingly as possible, only so that they can continue to get more money from other people, right? And it's also not out of the fact it's malice or anything. They just want more money.
This 3-part series is the result of a multi-year investigation where I believe I've uncovered signs of advertising fraud, affiliate fraud, the illegal collection of personal data, deception, lies, coercion, extortion, the list goes on. I've reviewed hundreds of documents, adverts, sponsorships. I've reviewed emails between Honey and merchants, interviewed victims. Believe me, this runs deep. Now, I want to be clear, the views, allegations, and conclusions expressed in this series are my opinions, based on evidence I have gathered, which will be shared throughout. With that said, ladies and gentlemen...
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the way that you talk there, because they can like be like, oh, defamation, or whatever the fuck.
This is the Honey Trap.
And then take your video down. Notice how everyone in these immediate connections are a bunch of pieces of shit. Well, yeah, for them, kinda here and there. There's a few here. Marques Brownlee, yeah. Then there's Mr. Beast, obviously, and then there's Linus, which is like, there's some problems there. And then like, and then there's Charlie, and like Charlie has his own issues. But like compared to like some of the other ones, like they're up here, he's like here, but that's because he's like centrist or whatever. Or fence sitter, rather.
Now I know what you're thinking. It's a free browser extension. How bad could it be? Well, trust me, it's far more sinister than you might think. You know what they say, if a product's free, it's likely you're the product. And as you find out later in this investigation, that remains true for PayPal Honey.
Yeah, exactly. What I was saying in the beginning was the whole idea behind the fact that it can be like some things can be free and be useful because they can make money other ways. But things like Honey, whenever you don't see it, it's probably not just that it's a scam or that's dangerous. It's just simply the fact that you're the product, right? It's using your data and other things like that that you accept to use, right? For like adverts and other things.
Now, like most people, I too fell for the lies. I mean, what's not to love about a free browser extension that saves you money? It's a compelling product, and with the
Yeah, but those coupons always fail. Those coupons always constantly fucking fail. Constantly. Oh, let me go to my Amazon like checkout. I can't wait to give Papa Bezos more money, because it's the only way for me to get quick shipping instead of waiting 3 months for my new shit that I need now. Oh, here we go. Let's see what the coupons do. Fuck! It's nothing. It doesn't. None of them work, and it supposedly went through like 200 coupons.
endorsement from what feels like every single popular influencer on YouTube, it's no wonder millions of people downloaded it. Ironically, the very influencers promoting Honey seemingly had no idea the company was quietly picking money out of their very own pockets. Well,
which is one of those things where it's like it's just gullibleness at that point, right? Like if you willingly do a sponsor and you don't like try it on your own within like a testing space or as like an experiment, right? For like let's say Honey reached out to me and I like went on my own account and downloaded Honey to see if it works, right? Before getting back to them. What? Why would I want to promote that just because they were giving me a lot of money? That's fucking stupid, right? You're an idiot if you think that it's just going to be kind of harmless to be like, oh, well, I'm just, it's just a sponsor, right? No one's going to go and go at it. You're an authority figure to a lot of people, right? Hell, I could be an authority figure to some people on certain topics, right? So if I'm promoting something and I didn't test it out, that's negligence on my part. And and look, I want to say this very clearly. Whenever I like make fun of these people, I'm not trying to like be mean, just like out of the blue, right? I respect a lot of YouTubers in the way that they do a lot of work. They put a lot of effort into what they do, and that is very respectable and it's admirable, right? But then there's also a lot of YouTubers, when it comes to my own like channel here, fuck yeah, I'll like call them out and shit and like call them idiots. Now, if I ever were to talk to them in person, I wouldn't want to like be so I wouldn't want to like try and proselytize to them and try and like really like preach to them and be like, oh, you're an idiot, right? I mean, whenever it comes to my politics, whenever it's in person, I usually apply politics a lot softer in person. I don't try and like book thump at them. But it's obviously different whenever it's on this channel, because this channel is very highly politicized and political. So a lot of that can come down like to theory and other stuff like that, and just like political interpretation. So yeah, but that's an explanation for those of you that are like worried of like why I do this. Why is he being so mean to some of these YouTubers? One, some of these YouTubers are fucking millionaires. I'm pretty sure like my opinions on them aren't going to hurt their feelings. And I mean, the most it'll do is like hurt my connections in the future. But if I don't like them now, I don't think I would want to have connections with them in the future regardless. But two, that's just like the nature of this channel, right? I give my opinions and feelings straightforward. Because I'm not talking to them in person, and I'm able like to really give my in-depth thoughts and be critical and a lot of those types of things. But I also try and be as nice as possible too. That is obviously one of the tenets of what I believe in.
Everyone realized, but we'll get to that later. So let me show you how Honey's been stealing money from influencers. So let's say you're
get to
watching
it.
a video on YouTube. If you're into tech like me, maybe you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks, and boom, you have Honey. Perfect timing, because it just so happens you're looking to buy a new CPU for your computer. You come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate link and buy something,
they get a commission.
The influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So you add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, and hello, Honey says they found you 10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes worked. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal. So you complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU.
Notice how the checkout is also PayPal.
Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy, right? Well, let's quickly rewind and see what was happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled Short Circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it, so when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page?
And I mean, cookies itself is an incredibly like people are just so used to cookies at this point, right? But cookies are so incredibly predatory, like incredibly so. I mean, cookies can be useful, right? I'm not saying that like themselves on their own are negative, because it helps store data and like understand your browsing behavior so that you can make easier searches. But a lot of times cookies are just used for ads. And then those cookies are stored, and then you get personalized ads, and then that means that they end up getting more money. We are so lucky that the dystopian in which we live in cares more about the fact that they can just like market your data instead of just like making you, instead of like getting you, instead of like stealing all your shit and then making like a one big purchase off of you, they can make more money off of you by making constant smaller advantages and exploitations off of you, right? Because like if they're like, oh well, we just keep using their data and the way that they track, like they can just keep doing that and we get more money from that, instead of being like, oh well, they put their credit card in, that means we can fucking like drain their credit card because we have access to it, right? Like that could work once, but then their business goes under because now everyone knows that they're shitty, and the fact that the social contract that they kind of signed by being like, yeah, we'll abide by capitalism, but we'll do it in a nonchalant way or whatever the fuck, right? To where you'll get exploited, but it won't be direct exploitation, to where your daily life won't be too hindered. So,
Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked Apply Discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming credit for the sale and pocketing commission money for themselves. Yeah.
Holy
Now, if we
shit.
quickly go back
Holy
again-
shit. Holy shit. That is so much. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Whoa. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy. Holy shit. Holy shit. That is nuts, dude. That is fucking nuts. Hold on.
Yeah. Now, if we quickly go back again, we can see what's causing
shit.
this to happen. After clicking Apply Discounts, what you'll notice is that in the top left corner of your browser, Honey discreetly opens a small new tab, which acts like a simulated referral click, as if they were the ones to refer you to the website, even though you're already on the website and at the checkout page. Once that page is finished loading and has stuffed PayPal's affiliate cookie, the tab automatically closes, leaving you blissfully unaware that anything ever happened. It's very sneaky. Now,
that is so fucking conniving, dude. That is so sneaky. Holy shit. That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is crazy.
When I first discovered this was happening, I thought, there's no way. Why would all these high-profile influencers be promoting a company that is actively poaching their affiliate commissions? It didn't make any sense. So to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I went on a honey testing spree, clicking one affiliate link after another, and it kept happening. But even after all those tests, I scoured the internet to see if anyone was talking about this and found nothing. Okay, there was this one debate about it on the Y Combinator forum, but nothing concrete. Besides that, virtually nobody was talking about this, adding fuel to my doubt. So I figured, screw it. I'll reach out to Honey and ask them directly. And sure enough, they came back to me with the following. If Honey is activated and is the last program used while shopping on a site, it is likely Honey will receive credit for the purchase. I was right, and just like that, my investigation into Honey began.
Notice what is most likely happening. Notice that sanitized language there. That is so sneaky. That is so like corporatized. That is so like, oh fuck me. That makes my blood boil, dude. That makes my fucking blood boil.
Now, some might consider what PayPal's doing here dirty or highly unethical, but personally, I can't see how it's anything short of fraud. I mean, just imagine something like this happening.
Well, fraud. It's everything. It is everything you just said. It is fraud. It is fraudulent. It is a scam. It is unethical. But at the same time, what else the fuck do you expect from PayPal, right? This is a business owned by the richest man in the world, and he is constantly getting more money from this, right? So yeah, of course.
In a real-world scenario. Let's say you're at a department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right as you're about to pay, a sleazy salesman pops up going, "Hey, shall I check if I have any coupon codes for you?" Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing, looks for coupons, says, "Sorry, no luck this time," but instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own. PayPal didn't refer the customer to the store. They didn't promote any of the products. The salesman did that. PayPal.
Look, to get like into politics here, right? But that is just the business, right? That is the business model, right? A lot of people don't like that business model, but people are blissfully unaware or are supportive of it, right? That's just how capitalism works, right? There are so many different means of business models under the system currently at play. This is just the kind of stuff, right? Like, there will be sleazy people who are very exploitive. Then there'll be the better capitalist out there, if there ever is such a thing. There isn't. Who are more play by the rules, right? And then there are those out there who are just making money and wanting to make more money, right? All of those are still like capitalist, right? Those are still people taking advantage of the situation for their own benefit. That is why capitalism is so oftentimes labeled, and is properly labeled, as individualistic, because it is about the person doing it themselves, right? No matter the amount of board of directors, no matter how many people that are surrounding and all this other stuff, it is still a minority compared to the will of the people at mass, right? Even if you wanted to talk about the whole idea of like the 30-80 thing of like only 30% of the population is ever like politically conscious at one time, that still doesn't matter, because under capitalism, that minority is even less so, because they are the ones that are ruling everything, the 1%, right? So making it 30% of like politically aware, like, I don't know, fucking Vanguard or whatever, that then goes and educates and does stuff for the will of the people on the outside with the rest of the 80%, and trying to get that number as high as possible to where it's instead of it being like a sliver, not a minority, but still a sliver of a small amount of the population, that it can not be so gullible to these sorts of things.
PayPal provided absolutely zero value to the customer, yet they were rewarded for the sale. But because this is all happening online, buried behind clicks and cookies and tracking data, there's little to no transparency that this is ever happening. Okay, but what if Honey had found a working coupon code? Would that make it okay for them to claim the commission? Honestly,
No.
I don't think so. The fact remains that Honey didn't refer the customer to the store, nor did they promote the product. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm a consumer myself. Saving money matters, especially when money's tight. But this scam doesn't just affect wealthy influencers. There are hundreds of thousands of small creators, bloggers, artists who rely on affiliate commissions to support their craft.
Yeah.
You could argue that Honey may have convinced the consumer to complete the purchase by providing a
And
discount.
like
But let's be
affiliate,
real.
like let's be kind of real for a second here. Even as myself, right? Affiliate links aren't that bad, because you're just promoting a product that you yourself believe in, and it's one of those things where like it's like, okay, like fuck everything going on, right? But hey, I think we can use this part of it to better our own selves without, becoming shitty. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people use like Etsy or affiliate links through Patreon, right? Like you can still say that those are like corporations and so on, but the fact is that you are using them as like a median to do better, and to promote yourself and your own shit and to support yourself, than having it through some like sleazy, very fucked up avenue.
If you're already at the checkout with your items in your cart, you already have a high intent to purchase. And again, this would never fly in a real life sales environment. No department store is going to allow a salesman to hang out at the checkout counter, casually handing out coupon codes while simultaneously stealing commissions from the other sales reps. So why are we allowing a corporate giant like PayPal to do it on the internet? Now, believe it or not, this first example I just showed you with Linus is just one of 3 scenarios in which Honey poaches affiliate commissions, and the next scenarios are even worse. But before I show you how bad
Well, that's simply because of the fact that it's the internet, right? You can get away with this stuff on the internet.
scenario 2 is, it's important you understand the fundamental system Honey is exploiting. You see, in affiliate marketing, there's this thing called last click attribution, which basically means last click wins. For example, you might click on a shoe blogger's affiliate link for a pair of Nikes, but you don't buy right away. Later, you click on a YouTuber's link for the same shoes and complete the purchase. In this scenario, the YouTuber gets the commission and the blogger gets...
And this doesn't just happen with people that are with Honey. This happens with anyone that is not just with Honey. Like, let's say I had an affiliate link, but you had Honey. Honey just stole money from me. And I don't even, like, benefit from Honey.
There are other models like first click, where the blogger would win the commission, or dynamic click, where the commission is shared. But the industry went with last click because while it's not always the fairest, it's the easiest to implement. Therefore,
It's the industry backed it, not because it's fair, not because it's anything, but because it makes the most money. It's the one that, like, benefits the most.
industry standard. Now, when it's blogger versus YouTuber for a sale, honestly, I'd say last click is usually fair. But when it's anyone versus Honey, there's no real competition. Honey pops up right at the end of your purchasing journey, virtually guaranteeing they'll win that last click. They of course know this and do anything they can to get that last click, even when there's no coupon codes to offer. Which brings us to scenario 2. Honey Gold, which is now called PayPal Rewards. Here's how it works. When you get to the checkout and Honey Gold is available, Honey pops up and is essentially saying, "Hey you, consumer, click this button here so PayPal can claim the commission for the sale, and we'll share a portion of that commission money with you in the form of points." It's basically a lame cashback scheme. And it's genius because if there are no coupons to offer, but the store is participating in Honey Gold, it gives Honey another reason to get that last click. How can YouTubers, bloggers, or any other type of affiliate fairly compete against this type of mechanism? Of course the consumer's gonna click, and of course they're going to win the sale. Now this got me thinking, how much of their commission are they actually sharing with users? Well, to find out, I decided to put Honey Gold to the test. So I looked for any website where Honey Gold was offered and found it on NordVPN. And no, this is not a sneaky sponsorship. So I signed up for NordVPN's affiliate program, which offers 40% commission on successful referrals. After getting approved into the program, I received a custom affiliate link for my YouTube channel. Using this link, I made 2 separate purchases. For the first, I activated Honey Gold, and sure enough—
Is that how that works, by the way? You just go out there and you're like, yeah, let's see what you just like apply, and that's it. That's what you do. Is that how that works? Holy shit. I mean, I don't really. I don't know if I like NordVPN or not, because I mean, I've heard a lot of things about it that, like, if you're doing illegal activity, let's say, or illicit activity, not illegal, nothing that is problematic. But like, it's something that like can get reported. They will expose your data to like agencies and shit like the FBI, and I don't know if I vibe with that. I don't know.
See, my affiliate cookie was replaced with Honey.
I don't.
And for the second, I didn't activate Honey Gold. As expected, I was awarded a $35 commission for the sale where Honey Gold wasn't activated, and received nothing when Honey Gold was activated. For the first time, I experienced Honey poaching my own affiliate commission. So how much of my stolen $35 commission did PayPal sharers cash back with my Honey account, aka the consumer? Brace yourselves. 89 points, which is equivalent to 89 cents USD. That's right.
Damn.
Honey poached a $35 commission for doing nothing.
That's literally just like, oh yeah, sorry guys, I just, you know, you walk away and like you drop some change, like, yeah, keep the change, or whatever the fuck, right? That's fucking nuts. That's so crazy. That's crazy.
Total of 89 cents. Thanks, PayPal. You really shouldn't have. No, seriously, you really shouldn't have. Now, on to scenario 3. For you ladies out there, let's say you're looking for a new outfit. Your favorite influencer tries on something that slays, you click on their affiliate link and get to the checkout. But in this scenario, Honey knows it has nothing to offer. No coupon codes, no Honey Gold, yet it still pops up to announce absolutely nothing. Annoying as fuck. Naturally, you click the got it button to get rid of the annoying dancing coin, and whoa! What's that? PayPal takes the sale. Gold, yet it still pops up to announce absolutely nothing. Annoying as fuck.
Holy shit, don't tell me, dude.
To get rid of the annoying dancing coin, and whoa, what's that? PayPal takes the sale.
What the fuck?
Because you, Mary,
Holy shit.
But wait, there's more. My personal favorite is when Honey has nothing to offer, so it pops up offering you to check out with PayPal, even though the option is already available at the checkout page. And of course, if you click the checkout button, PayPal poaches the sale. Classy. As I was saying, Honey uses any excuse possible to get that last click from the user.
Fucking Elon, dude.
Absolutely
Fucking
disgusting.
Elon.
I can't even begin to fathom how much money has been lost at the hands of this browser extension. Imagine being the influencers who promoted Honey, telling your audience, who, by the way, are the most likely to use your affiliate links, to download an app that poaches your affiliate sales. It's crazy.
Hey guys, go benefit this guy that's going to shoot my dog and skin it and then sell it back to me.
Clear, not every influencer who promoted Honey engages in affiliate marketing, so those who don't are obviously unaffected. But did any of the influencers who are engaging in affiliate marketing ever catch on to what Honey's been doing? Well, it turns out yes, at least one of them did. Linus Tech Tips, who have been promoting Honey since 2017.
Shit,
so
dude.
here's how I found this out. You see, one day I was browsing Linus's forum to see if anyone had raised the red flag about Honey. And sure enough, back in 2020, someone sounded the alarm, but it was ultimately ignored. However, in 2022, a different user noticed that LMG were no longer promoting Honey and asked the team if they had been dropped as a sponsor, to which one of Linus's employees responded with, "We ended the partnership with Honey due to the way their service interacted with affiliate links. Essentially, if someone clicked on an affiliate link and then they use Honey and search for a deal, Honey will override that tracking link even if they don't find you a deal. That didn't jive with us, so we ended the partnership." Okay, so they had no idea this
What a polite way to be like, they fucked us over and we fucking hate them. That's crazy.
them several years to catch on. That's quite telling because we're talking about a tech-savvy YouTube channel that's run by a very large team. The fact that it took them several years to figure this out, in my opinion, really underscores the deceptive nature with which Honey operates. If Linus and his team didn't know, I can't imagine many other influencers would have known either. Now,
Yeah,
I have to say,
that makes sense.
as a longtime viewer and supporter of Linus's channel, I'm incredibly disappointed they weren't more public with this discovery. I get this specific issue doesn't directly affect their viewers, but surely they must have realized the wider impact this could be having on the creator community, a community they're a part of. I think that matters.
Yeah,
It's not as though
yeah,
they
definitely.
only promoted Honey once or twice. They did approximately 160 sponsored segments, all of which remain live on YouTube. Those videos have accumulated around 194 million views. According to my data, that makes Linus's company Lmg the third largest promoter of Honey on YouTube. So yeah, in my opinion, they should have made more noise about this. But what's truly
Definitely.
baffling to me is that after Lmg ended their partnership with Honey, they then went ahead and partnered with a company called Karma Now, a coupon browser extension that literally engages in similar behavior. Now, I did
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Dude. Dude, what the fuck?
Lmg about this situation, and I'll be honest, their response was not to my satisfaction. They didn't address the majority of my questions, however, they did at least provide some important context about their dealings with Honey. Lmg stated that as soon as these issues with Honey were brought to us, we tried to work with them to remedy them. After a few calls, we were informed that they weren't willing to change, so we stopped working with them across all channels. So let me get this straight. One of Honey's biggest promoters goes
Can
to
you
them
stop
and says,
killing my cattle
"Hey,
and
can you
poaching?"
please stop overriding our
No.
affiliate links?" And Honey effectively goes, "Nah, not happening." Assuming I've got that correct, and if true, that just goes
That's
to show what
crazy.
little regard Honey has not only for content creators, but also their partners. Now, as for Lmg's less than ideal response, I did press Linus's team to address the rest of my questions, but never heard back from them. But it's time to shift gears, because unfortunately, this scam runs much deeper than stolen affiliate commissions. It's time we talk about how Honey used these influencers to sell you a complete lie. How they sold you a product that was doing the opposite of what they promised. You see, as I was testing Honey across different stores, I was encountering a reoccurring issue. When I reached the checkout page, Honey would claim it couldn't find me any coupon codes. Yet when I searched manually, I found working codes with
Oh,
ease.
this
And even when
has
Honey
happened to
did
me.
find
I've
a
done
code,
this, and
I was
yeah,
often
it's
able to
the
find
exact
another
same.
code of better value. Kind of strange, given their claim that
Well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is now a thing of the past.
Another oddity was that Honey would often only find me Honey branded coupon codes, such as Honey 5 or Honey 10. Why would a store only have Honey branded coupon codes? Kind of weird, right? But the biggest red flag was that when I tried submitting the better coupon codes I'd found, Honey wasn't adding them to their database. So why not? Well, eventually I figured out what was going on. It turns out that one of the key benefits for stores partnering with Honey is that they are given full control over which coupon codes go live on the platform, if any at all. I discovered this while listening to a podcast produced by Honey, which appears to be aimed at attracting new businesses to joining their platform. In this podcast, an employee from the Australian clothing store, Princess Polly, discusses the benefits of partnering with Honey.
What would you say to any brand that is considered working with Honey but hasn't yet?
I would say missing out on converting customers. Like I said before, Gen Z is super discount savvy. You can't ignore the fact that they will hunt for like discount codes and they might find a better deal. With Honey, you can also control the discount code percentage, which means like they will potentially find a higher discount code on the internet. It literally lets you control like the customer journey, convert and control like the discount code percentage as well.
This
That's so
is
fucked
insane.
up.
She's basically saying Honey is great for businesses because it encourages users not to bother hunting for coupon codes, and it allows businesses to control which coupon codes are shared with consumers. Now, I was able to further
That's
verify
so
this
fucked
on
up,
Honey's
dude.
website, specifically the FAQ page for partners, which clearly states, as a partner, you have control over the content hosted on the Honey platform. So yes, even if Honey knows of a coupon code that offers say 20% off, but a partnering store tells them, hey, only share a 5% off coupon, then that's the only discount Honey will apply to your cart at the checkout page. I mean, holy shit. Honey wasn't finding you the best deals possible, they were intentionally withholding them from you for their own financial gain. This completely invalidates Honey's core value proposition to consumers. For years, they sold you the lie that they would find you every working coupon code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart. But nope, complete and utter lie. They have literally been feeding you coupon codes that were approved by the partnered stores who were paying them. And can I just say, the double messaging here is hilarious. Because on one hand, Honey has appealed to consumers by promising to find the best deals possible. But on the other hand, they appeal to businesses claiming that Honey helps prevent consumers from finding the best.
That's capitalism, baby. You say one thing, but you actually mean another. That is literally capitalism in a nutshell, dude. It is everything. Like, hey, sign up for our health insurance. We'll make sure that we're there. Denied.
Deals. It's absurd. Now, when you think about it, this all makes complete sense. I mean, why would any online business pay Honey for sharing their highest value coupon codes with its 20 million users? That's not an appealing partnership whatsoever. So, to make a partnership,
it's not appealing whenever the only thing you want to do is make money and not be as available as possible to as many consumers as possible.
Attractive, Honey told businesses, hey, if you partner with us and pay us an affiliate commission, we'll let you control which discount codes are shared on our platform. And we'll tell our consumers we scoured the internet and found them the best deal possible. Everybody wins. Just not the consumers or the influencers. With this discovery, I decided to do a thorough audit of Honey's advertising campaigns. And yikes, the ads, the sponsorships, everywhere you look, it's lie after lie. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up going down as one of the most aggressive, shameless marketing scams of the century. Just look at this insane list of videos that were sponsored by Honey. According to my data, they sponsored almost 5,000 videos across roughly 1,000 different YouTube channels, racking up an unbelievable 7.8 billion views. It's crazy.
Shit.
So now that we have a clearer picture of how Honey operates, let's reflect on some of their claims.
Honey will find every working code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart.
If Honey can't find a
won't.
discount code for you, then you can rest assured there's not a single discount or promo code on the internet.
It's a free browser extension that automatically finds you the best promo codes for anything you purchase online. You literally don't spend money.
Honey searches the known internet for every promo code ever.
Okay, I have to say, I have to stop here and like go on the tangent of gullibleness, right? That it is so gullible. The fact that people like didn't even try it themselves, right? And we're just like, yeah, okay. And like they didn't question it. And like even people like Linus that did question and found out how bad it was, then went on just to do another thing entirely, right? And again, not to get like super political. Fuck it, let's get super political. This is just another one of those things where it is a lack of consciousness about what is going on in the world, right? Of how exploitative these business practices are, right? And that's the point. That is what is most beneficial to these businesses, of any business. It is exploitation that is the most beneficial to profits. But like people are so gullible and they have lived and they have been told for so long that this is just how it is that they don't question it. They don't think that, oh, well, why would they be exploitive, right? It's been working for so long. Why would it be, all this other shit, right? It pisses me off, dude. And I feel so bad for these content creators. I mean, except for, Ethan and then like the fucking idiots. But like the innocent YouTubers who were just trying to make money on YouTube, but weren't aware of this and had this fucking scummy piece of shit, Elon slop shit, like be promoted to them and then take away their affiliate codes, right? Because then that was free advertising for them. And then they got more money.
Used. This means you always get the best deals without even trying.
What Honey does is take money and they put it in your pocket.
If there is any way to save money on your purchase, they'll find it.
Getting you the lowest prices possible at checkout.
You are always going to get the best deal no matter where you're shopping. Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, doesn't matter. Honey's got your butt covered.
If Honey can't find a code, you have the best deal.
It really puts into perspective just how shady this company is, doesn't it? Now, believe it or not, the Better Business Bureau launched an inquiry into Honey's advertising claims, but after Honey immediately discontinued the claims for, quote, business reasons, the BBB decided to drop the case. Honestly, at this point in my investigation...
Which is one of those things, right, where, like, there are businesses out there and, like, organizations that try and get people to play by the rules, right, so that they prevent shady business practices. But at the same time, it doesn't get to the crux of the issue because it still is just benefiting the system.
I thought I'd seen the worst of it. I thought I understood the full picture of Honey's shady business model. But here's the thing. What I haven't told you is that there were instances where Honey would actually work really well, finding me incredible discounts that seemed almost too good to be true. Now, it wasn't very often, but enough to confuse me. And there were even times when they weren't poaching affiliate commissions by claiming the credit for sales.
Well, duh, yeah, of course they wouldn't, right? They still have to be legit in some way, right? So that they don't get taken off because of, like, terms of service and other things like that, right?
Inconsistencies bugged me. It didn't add up with everything else I had discovered. It was clear I was missing something. Well, once I finally figured out what that was, I uncovered an even darker side to PayPal's scam, one that targeted an entirely new victim.
We started having problems where customers would get in touch via our support saying, oh hey, I just tried to use this discount, this 60% off coupon, and it doesn't work. I'd be like, dude, that is not your discount, like how did you get that? And they'd be like, oh, it just showed up through the Honey extension.
Yeah, it cost us thousands, and I haven't even looked into how far back it went.
At the end of the day, like, you need to make the numbers work, and if Honey is going to steal 10% of your revenue all the time, you're going to have to raise prices at the end of the day, and it's just like a really awful business model. Like, we've been so mad at them for so long.
Well, that's just the way that it is, right? That is just the way that it is. Like, and that's not to say, like, oh, well, there's no other way to fucking, there's no other way to change it. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing to be done. Like, no, there is plenty to be done. There is so much to be done, and you should do something about it. Like, goddamn, it is so fucking crazy. So crazy. So, yeah. Uninstall Honey, do exactly what I just did, and get that shit off of it, and go fucking boycott Elon, and I don't know, punch him in the mouth or something. That's not a call for violence. That's not a call for violence. That was a joke. That was just dark humor. But yeah, like, seriously, fuck Honey, fuck PayPal, and all these other bitches. It is absolutely ridiculous of what they're doing. But yeah, if you want to support me, I don't have an affiliate link. I don't have Honey. I don't have a sponsorship. But if you do want to support me, there is all that I have down in the description. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Let me know what you think down below.